When I think of bananas, I think a snack, something on cereal, but there are so many uses for bananas that Chef Tom is going to tell us about today. And I love that you're doing this segment because I don't know about a couple of these bananas that you're going to tell us about.
These are the bananas that are really easy to find in Utah. Now, if you eat bananas, if you go to the store, this is usually the one that you find. It's called a Cavendish. It's it's a Cavendish.
Oh,
it's the vanilla ice cream of bananas. It's the one. It's the most popular. If you want my honest opinion, it's probably not the best tasting banana out there, but it's the one that I may prefer strawberry ice cream. But it's the one, it became really popular around 1960. Before that, there was a banana called the Big Mike or the Gros Michel my French pronunciation is terrible today, but it's the banana that we eat. But there are so many other bananas out here that are incredible and easy to use, easy to eat, and taste phenomenal.
See, I thought the two options were Dole and Chiquita.
I did too. I did too.
That's
and the funny thing is there are actually slight different variations of the Cavendish. Those two manufacturers or growers of bananas.
And see, and I have to buy mine a little more green than this because my 6-year-old is a monkey. He eats bananas every day, but he doesn't want them really, really ripe. He likes them a little bit green.
So does he eat them like a monkey from this end,
no,
or does he
No, he does the other end.
Okay.
In fact, he always wants me to open it, and then he does it. But yeah, he'll eat like 3 or 4 bananas in a day, and I'm thinking, are you lacking in potassium, or what is it?
The amazing thing is Americans, we actually eat about 28 pounds of bananas a year per person. That's more than apples and oranges combined.
Really?
So
Why is it? Because it's easy?
It's easy, and it's funny, there's none grown in the continental United States, but that's the fruit that we eat because it's so easy. They store well, they travel well. In fact, in Victorian era, they used to say that refined women could eat them with their gloves on because the peel held it so you didn't have to worry. You could stay refined and still eat your banana.
That's a
All right,
let's talk about some of these bananas.
Talk about them.
These are really the 3 other types of bananas. We've talked about the Cavendish. This is the red banana. You'll see these, they're a little harder to find, but you can see them out in the store. They're delicious. When they're ripe, they've got kind of a nice raspberry flavor, a really creamy texture. As the Cavendish, as it ages, it gets kind of gritty and grainy. But
is that one this right here?
Can we taste it?
This one you don't want to taste. It's still a little bit unripe. It needs. This is a red color now. It needs to be a really deep red before you eat it. The darker the better. And this one's still just a little bit unripe. It needs a couple more days before it's ready to eat. But then you've got the baby bananas. This is one of my personal favorites, and that's this little one here in front. Again, a deliciously creamy texture. It's really fruity and bright. I mean, to think of that as a banana, it's an amazing. Is that unlike any banana I've ever had?
Better than the Cavendish.
I love that.
And it's much better than the Cavendish. And you can use these really anywhere where you're using a Cavendish. You can use the baby banana. Here, let me just break you off. And the great thing about them is when they're green, they're still usually pretty good. As they get yellow, they get even more rich and more intense and more sugary. And then the last banana is this bad boy right here. This is the plantain. This is one
disgusting. That doesn't look appetizing.
You know, this is what the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk might eat. You know, this is the big banana. The thing about it is, if you eat it right now, if you buy it and take it home and eat it like you would a banana, you're going to pucker up. In fact, you're welcome to try one of these.
No,
but it's really high in tannins. It's high in that heavy kind of soury, puckery thing that you get. It makes bitterish. You need to cook these. You need to cook. Yeah, exactly. You need to cook the plantain.
It's chalky.
It's really chalky, and that's the tannins. But as you cook them, it gelatinizes is the chemical term, all that chalkiness.
So that's a cooking banana.
This is a cooking banana. In fact, these are great if you take these and cut them into long, thin strips, maybe grill up a flank steak with a little lime juice on the flank steak and put this on top. And it's unreal when it's cooked, but in its raw form, it's going to turn, if this is the only banana you ever eat, it's going to turn you off bananas forever.
Are those little bananas more expensive?
These ones I think I paid about $1.49 a pound for. So they're a little more expensive.
But not much more.
Not a ton more. I mean, the bananas that I bought, they were 99 cents a pound right now.
Okay, so Tom, you have, other than eating bananas, there are some unique uses for bananas as well. And
well, I've got a banana peel right here. They're great for polishing shoes.
What?
I'm not kidding.
Crazy.
So I would then take and hit that with a towel, but look at how, let me show you the before and after.
Do you have monkey licking your feet?
Look, I've got the before and after here. I've got not polished with a banana, polished with a banana. Look at the difference between the two. Really shiny, not so shiny.
Okay,
if you're out and about, go ahead.
The mosquito bites,
if you're out and about and camping, just take a banana and just rub it, put it over the mosquito bite and just give it a nice little rub. That's actually going to help soothe the mosquito bite. It works for poison ivy as well. And then when you're done with this, you can actually eat a banana peel, believe it or not. In Asian culture, the trick is if you eat it right now, it's going to be bitter. But the trick in a lot of Asian cultures, you'll cut it into small pieces and make a banana peel entree, but you have to cook it, and it pulls away a lot of that bitterness, and you actually can eat the banana peel.
Maybe you should have a recipe on the show sometime.
You know,
I'm going to
do that.
And we'll see if it's good.
I'm still working on my banana peel recipe. It's not quite perfected. It's not ready for showtime yet.
All right, if you need any of his recipes, because they're all so wonderful, cookwithtom.com, and maybe some banana facts on there that you didn't know. Good deal. I'm going to start buying the little bananas.
They're incredible.
It's just that you have to put 3 in a lunch instead of 1.
Right. I like the
That's
baby
only
bananas.
problem. I know.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back.